between the two nations to $5 billion in 5 years. Officials also said that Jordan has expressed willingness to join India-led initiatives Global Biofuel Alliance and International Solar Alliance. So, of course, viewers, this is a big breaking story that we're sharing with you at this point. Of course, the Prime Minister, of course, is in Jordan, and of course, India, Jordan are all set to double their bilateral trade. So this is the big story, of course, and we're sharing with you that India and Jordan aim to double their bilateral trade between the two nations to $5 billion in 5 years. I have Aditya Vadhavan joining me with more details. Aditya, what more can you tell us?
Well, absolutely. Indeed, if you see, in Vijay Diwas, definitely, Vishali, what the PM has said that, we remember the brave soldiers whose courage and sacrifice ensured India had a victory in 1971. The steadfast resolve and selfless service protected our nation and etched a moment of pride in our history. The day stands as a salute to their valor and a reminder of their unmatched spirit. Their heroism continues to inspire generations of Indians, and completely, when Prime Minister makes such statements, indeed, it is a very, very proud moment for the armed forces of the country and the entire people of India. Vishali.
Aditya, stay on with me. Now, honouring soldiers who fought in the 1971 Indo-Pak war on Vijay Diwas, the External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar took to X to pay his tributes to the valour and sacrifice of our soldiers on Vijay Diwas. He added, "The famous victory of 1971 and the enduring achievements of our armed forces remain a timeless inspiration." Aditya, of course, a big moment there. The more we thank our Indian Defence Forces, the lesser it is. What more can you tell us?
Definitely, from all across the ministerial levels, we are seeing now Foreign Minister S. Jaishankar now has paid tribute to the valor and sacrifice of our soldiers on Vijay Diwas today. The famous victory of 1971 is still echoing, in the ears of the people of India and definitely all the ministers in the government. So indeed, Vaishali, indeed, it's a very, very proud moment. We are remembering the sacrifices made by the soldiers, who laid down their lives for the country, so that the citizens are able to, live peacefully. So indeed, that can never be forgotten, and definitely their names have been engraved, in history, and they're, as we call them, Amar Jawan in Hindi. So indeed, it's a very, very, poignant movement at this juncture, and we could expect some more reactions to pour in support of the martyrs, who sacrificed their lives for the nation. Vaishali.
All right. Of course, a big day, Aditya. I mean, how can anyone forget the valor and the sacrifice? There have been multiple films also that have been made on the 1971 Indo-Pak war. Now, Aditya, of course, we are sharing with some posts that, of course, Jaishankar, the S. Jaishankar has put out on X. Are there any other posts that you're seeing online?
Definitely, many ministerial levels and definitely many ministers are, definitely, remembering the martyrs who laid their lives for the country, and definitely we could expect the same as the day progresses, because since it's just morning, we could expect by the day's end we could expect more even from the politicians from the opposition party, and definitely also the other ministers will also are expected to share such posts on X, in remembrance of all the martyrs who laid down their lives for the country. Vishali.
Absolutely, Aditya. In fact, every day should be Vijay Diwas, because we must never forget what our Indian Defence Forces do for us so selflessly. And now moving on.